Jacob, how excited are you to get going here again, just given the way that you were able to perform over the final 2/3 of last season?
Yeah, very very excited, and obviously looking to keep building on what with my game where it kind of ended up, and looking for a better start than last year, and it's an exciting time for Canucks fans, for the players, and everybody involved. So we got a great team right now, and everybody can't wait to get going.
What did that stretch do for you mentally, knowing that you could get your game there and keep it there for a long stretch?
Well, I don't know. I'm keep looking forward the whole time, and I still got ways to go before I'm happy. I don't think I'm ever going to be happy, to be honest. But you got to keep building, and obviously it's nice and it's fun to win games, but at the same time, haven't done much, and I haven't been in the playoffs for somewhat years now. So that's always the goal.
Elias, second year. What's your feeling this year coming into camp? How did last year sort of set you up for this year?
How close I need to be? Okay, I'm excited. Like second year, I think coming into last year, they maybe didn't know how I would do, and teams weren't paying that much attention to me. But I think that had changed now, and like I know what I'm heading into, and also people know who I am. So, but I'm just excited to be here, and yeah, can't wait for the season and to get going.
How did your summer go? I mean, it seemed like you did a bit of travel, but obviously, a lot of preparation, I'm sure, for the season as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, talked to my strength coach how I want to get stronger, faster, and because every game I want to play my best hockey. So we worked on that, and hopefully we did enough.
The long grind of the season, towards the end of the year, how did your preparation this year reflect what you learned, last season, especially as the season?
This summer I knew what I was preparing for. Like last year I didn't know how well I would do in an 82-game season. So for this year it was a lot more conditioning to be able to have hopefully 100% for every game, and hopefully an 82-game season.
Well, you're coming off a career season. I don't have to tell you that you played with a dozen different wingers last year, and I think 3 dozen different line combinations. You had some late season chemistry with Pettersson, 7 goals and 9 he had. There's potential here with once Besser's situation gets resolved where there's going to be maybe more stability in the top 6. What will it mean for you to be on a line maybe with more fixed wingers, and what kind of potential could that bring forth?
Yeah, it'd be great. I'm not gonna lie. No, obviously, last year with injuries and stuff, playing with pretty much everybody and every combination you can think of it's tough to get chemistry, and to finally, again, if we stay healthy and get off to a good start and find chemistry with guys early, then being together with guys for a long period of time, each other's tendencies and what we're going to be and where we're going to be on the ice, and I think that'll be huge for my game and help the team out as well.
You played all 82 games. You led the league in face-offs taken, and of course with what happened down the middle with Beagle and Sutter and Petey to a degree, you're asked to do a lot more last. What did you take from last year? Because you had such a complete season.
Yeah, obviously I was happy to play all 82 games. First of all, and to stay healthy is huge. But at the same time, yeah, just having that big role and being out there in basically every situation imaginable, it definitely grew my game. You know what to expect from yourself. You know what to expect when you're in those situations. So I think it definitely helped me grow as a player.
While Sutter and Beagle were out, you played a lot more of a matchup role. Do you feel like you can play in that kind of role, matching up against top lines and winning those battles?
Yeah, I think that's something I thrive on, and something that takes my game to the next level is trying to outdo your opponent every single night, and to go against the top lines, you have to be at your best no matter what, or else they're gonna make you look pretty silly. So no, I'll definitely, if I get that opportunity this year, then I'm gonna definitely do it to the best of my ability.
And Petey, you seem to put really high standards on yourself, like perhaps higher than anyone else does. Do you feel like you have some very high goals for yourself this season?
I don't put up goals. Like I want to play my best hockey every game, and like I'm never satisfied. I always want to get better every day, and yeah, just I want to win, and I want to do my best to help the team to win.
Alex, you've been here a long time. What do you make of the additions on the back end? You seem to have 6 or 7 now, depending on who you're playing on a given night, whether it's a speed game or more physical game. You can move the pairings around. What do you make of the additions in the offseason?
Yeah, I think they were good additions. I think it gives it a little bit more depth. You know, we got some, quality veteran players that's been in the league for a while, so that always helps. And, we've been going through some injuries in the past years, but that's just something that every team does. So, it's important to have good depth in those times, and I think that looks good.
How important was it for you on a personal level just to get your contract resolved? And because I know you have, as they say, like any player, unfinished business, and you want to help take this team to the next level. How important was it to get something done and not let it linger?
Yeah, I was very happy to come back here and get a deal done in the end. And I'm excited for the next 2 years. A lot of things have changed here in the past years. A lot of new players, a lot of exciting players, a lot of talent. Young guys that are going to be very good. It's not fun missing the playoff and losing, but it's kind of exciting to going through that change with an organization, and now I think we're on the way up again. So it should be an exciting year.
Great, thanks.
Well, this is year 3 under Travis, so you guys obviously know what he's all about. Training camp's so short, right? I mean, it's 3 on-ice sessions, then you're playing on Monday night. What's the most important aspect of what you guys are trying to accomplish here over these next 3 days?
I think kind of building a culture and what we want to be like, set ourselves up for the preseason and the rest in the beginning of the year. Obviously, Travis's camps are not easy by any means, and I think that I think that sets us up for the preseason and how hard it's going to be during the year. So he wants a hardworking team that's willing to go to battle and play and stick to their systems. So I think we learn our systems here in training camp and get a structure down and be ready to go for the preseason and then the regular season. That's our main goal.
Elias, you played at the last 2 World Championships, a chance to play with some different guys, some established guys. When you look back, who are some of the guys who really helped you out or that you learned from during your time over there?
Like I learned a lot, like especially my first World Championship. I played in Sweden the year before, so like I can't really say one specific because like everyone helped me, everybody took care of me and made me feel part of the team directly. So no, I can't say one.
Hi, Elias. I'm wondering if you can talk about how not having Brock at the start of camp could impact how you train and get ready.
Yeah, of course, we want him here, but like it's a contract thing. That's why we have agents to try to sort that out. But like, I want him here. Like, I can't lie about that. So I don't know what more I could say.
Does it make it more difficult for you because you've obviously developed a pretty strong chemistry last year?
Well, it will. Like I can play hockey without him, even though I like to play with him. But of course, it would be a lot easier if he was here. But no, he isn't, and all I can hope for is here as quick as possible. Otherwise, we'll play with some other good players on our team.
Thank you.
Well, we talked a little bit about the captaincy yesterday. I think probably all 4 of you are part of the leadership group or the core leadership group of the team. Do you feel the need during camp and during the early part of the preseason to kind of show a little bit more of that side of who you are in the locker room?
Yeah, I always want to, try to be, the best player you can be and the best leader you can be. No, I'm not going to be the most vocal guy and, you know, be hooting and, you know, screaming at guys or anything like that. But at the same time, you know, you want to be vocal. You want to be, you know, keep the room light and try to be the best leader you can be that way. But for me, just playing my game and working hard and leading by example. And I think that's what all four of us here are going to try to do at camp.
Alex, you talked a lot about, you know, wanting to be here to see things turn around, and over the last couple of years, there have been great young players that have joined the team, whether it was Brock or Elias. But on the back end, now you have Quinn Hughes coming in this year. For you guys that are going to get a chance to play with him as such a young, exciting player, what does that do for you guys as a defensive group?
Yeah, like I said, it's great. We've had some great additions on the D-core, and like you say, he's a young, very exciting player that's just kind of starting his career. So the older guys will try to help him as much as we can with whatever he needs help with. But you know, it's going to be exciting, I think, for all of us to, whether we get to play with him or not, and for obviously the fans and everyone to see what he can do.